Tonight, I'm going to take you on a trip to Thoroughfare, Virginia. It's a historically Native American and Black community. Thoroughfare is located 50 miles east of Washington, D.C. It's near Broad Run, Virginia. Descendants of freed slaves and Native Americans still live there. The area has 3 major cemeteries. And this year, the community says developers have already destroyed one, blocking access to another and leaving the third in danger of being erased. In these cemeteries lie slaves, their descendants, and Black and Native American World War I veterans. Today, the Virginia Coalition of African Americans and Native Americans held a walk to honor those veterans laid to rest there. The community says historic freed slave homes, land, and structures are also being threatened by development. Joining me now is Vincent Schilling. He's the associate editor of Indian Country Today. Welcome back, Vince. Why is it so important to recognize and maintain these spaces where World War I veterans of color are laid to rest?
Yeah, well, it's extremely important to make a showing in the sense that, we have to have a message, as the Native and Black communities have to have a message that says, look, you can't just go dig up graves. You can't just go and be disrespectful to sites that are considered sacred and honoring. Where does it stop? I think of myself as a Mohawk man, of the Oka crisis, which took place in 1990, in which developers in Canada wanted to create a cemetery. And it's also known as the Ganasatake resistance, where natives said, no, we're not going to allow you to extend your cemetery or extend your golf course into our cemetery. So this type of thing that happens, unfortunately, for Native people and Black people is nothing new. It's egregious, honestly. There are a lot of organizations or corporations that kind of just go in and we need the land and we're just going to bulldoze it and make what we want to make.
And some of the logic there often applied is that, this money that will come from this will come back in to help these very same communities. What's your reaction?
Well, money seems to be the answer in corporate America very often in terms of undermining the sanctity or the importance or the ID or identification of Black and brown people. And I think what these corporations are learning as more and more, things like this coalition of Black and Native people comes together, that, look, we're not for sale. We are not for sale any longer. Native people and Black people, people of color, are not for sale. Our histories are not for sale. Our family histories are not for sale. And these things need to be honored. The destruction of sacred sites and cemeteries and sacred burial grounds has been something that's been going on for literally hundreds of years, and we are disregarded. I've done stories as a journalist over and over and over where they've discovered remains, and what you're supposed to do upon such a discovery is stop all construction immediately and research it and reach out for the Native American Graves Repatriation Act legislation. But this just doesn't happen. There has been companies who have taken bodies and refused to return them because they said they're doing inventory on what they've found. It's just horrifying.
Oh, well, it's excuse the pun, but they're trying to bury the evidence rather than having to be transparent and deal with the community repercussions. But the World War I veterans, though, it hits a different way, because those are the remains of people who served their country before their country even recognized their service.
Yes. And because it's in a small place off a Thoroughfare, Virginia, can you imagine if a brewery said, we'd like to extend our land base and have a larger a bit of property that goes a little bit into some of the veteran cemeteries in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? Something that's very, very well known. People will be up in arms and say, oh my gosh, you are not going to disrupt these grave sites. But when it's someplace off the beaten path that people haven't visited on a daily basis or weekly basis or what have you. It's treated as though it's just land. It's just a couple gravestones. Who cares? Let's just build.
Oh,
what we
well,
want to
Vince,
build.
Vince,
And that's not
I'll do you one
acceptable.
better. I'll do you one better. In Virginia, what if it was a
All right.
Confederate, if it was a Confederate graveyard? How do we think people would react?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So do we have both sides of the story? Can we just talk about one thing and then not the other? Are cemeteries of color less important than another cemetery? And you look at history, and history does dictate exactly that. So this is, I applaud what these people are doing in terms of going out and saying, hey, look, this is not right, this is not fair, and we need to have stronger protections in place, such as enhancement of the Native American Graves Repatriation Act, which is also called NAGPRA, in terms of stopping such thing. It's got to stop, and it's not acceptable in any way, shape, or form.
Vince, make sure that you keep us updated and posted about these stories in our history that you uncover and what people are doing to protect it. Vincent Schilling, he's the associate editor of Indian Country Today. Thank you again for joining us.